Looks like I've got a little problem here with aphids on this tomato plant. Or we have a little problem. They're all over this plant. I ordered a batch of ladybugs, I think yesterday or day before, and they should be here tomorrow. I ordered a batch of 1,500 of them to release into my garden, and it says that they would cover like a small yard. Well, my garden is not a small yard, but anyway, I come out and see these on here today. Didn't even know I had a problem. And I see this little ladybug chomping away at these bugs. So I'm really looking forward to the ladybugs arriving. Oh yeah, they've really taken over this plant. I've been doing a lot of research, and I have found out that ants and aphids go hand in hand. When we very first started this garden, we had a little bit of an ant problem, an ant issue. What we did was just sprinkle some cinnamon around, and the ants went away. Well, apparently they've come back. I did, dig down here a little bit, and there were some ants. What I did is I did some research, and I came up with this concoction, and it is in this jar down here. It's got these holes poked in the top, hoping that the ants will crawl in, pick up some of this stuff, and take it back to their colony and kill the queen. I've heard that the ants, I read that the ants will actually take the aphids up to the leaves. The aphid chew on the leaves, and then they have this secretion. I guess it makes a secretion, a really sugary secretion. I can't remember what it's called. Like, I want to say honeydew. But anyway, the ants will crawl back up, and they love that sweet stuff. And I've heard that they will even defend, the aphids from other insects trying to eat them. So this down here, like I said, I put this down here, and it's caught some, some are going to get down in there. I said that I had mentioned that I have ladybugs coming. I read that ladybugs don't care for ants, so that's a good thing, because I don't like using any kind of poison in my garden. But I want to get rid of those ants. I'll take you inside and show you how to do it. Okay, so I am back inside, and I'm going to show you how to make up this concoction of borax and sugar. It's 5-to-1 ratio, so I'm going to do 5 tablespoons of sugar, just white table sugar, and then I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of borax. And in hopes that the ants will dip down in there and take it back to the colony and get rid of the queen, and hopefully they all go away. So let me go ahead and get started. What I'm using is a small mason jar here, just a glass mason jar, and then I have old lids that I've used before in the past. I popped them off. I save them like probably most canners do, and I just put that on top here, put the knife on, and just cut slits in the top. And not huge. I just made it to where the ants can go in and the ants can come out. I don't really want any other bugs to get in there and get poisoned. But so that's what I'm going to start with here, is this mason jar and the lid. And you can use any kind of container, really. You could use, like, I have these, and then I just have, like, one of these store-bought things here, an old Tupperware container. 5-to-1. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, a little messy, 5. There's 5 of the sugar, and then I'm going to take 1, move that away, take 1 of the borax, a heaping 1, put that in there, and I'm going to mix that up, and I'm going to add just a little bit of water to that. I want it to get kind of chunky, or at least kind of like where they can grab it and carry it on out of there and take it back to the colony. Oop, I've dropped some down here. So I think that's probably pretty good right there. And I'm using just like one of my old rusty rings that I have here. And then we're gonna go set that down in the dirt. So I am done making my concoction, and I'm placing them just in various places. There's one. Here's another where I've seen ants. And then, as you know, I've already placed this other one up here. Right here. And this one desperately needs to be pruned. But I'm kind of afraid to go cutting on this plant because it is infested. And I don't want to do it any more damage right now. So anyway, I've got that down there, and we'll see what happens. Now, I said it's my concoction. It's not mine. I got it off the internet. And hopefully this works. If you've tried this and it worked for you, please leave me a comment and let me know. If you think this is just absolutely crazy, leave me a comment and let me know. But I do have ladybugs coming, and hopefully they'll come, you know, tomorrow. I have neem oil, but I just really didn't want to use that this year. I'm trying to use a whole new game of controlling insects and bugs in my garden this year. I'd rather just use all natural. I know neem oil is natural, but I knew I had ladybugs coming, and I just kind of makes me a little bit nervous about using that stuff. I don't want to get rid of any beneficial bugs. So anyway, you guys stay tuned, and I'm going to let you know how this works out. Hopefully it gets rid of the ants. And then when I get the ladybugs in the mail, I'll make a video of that and how we release them and everything else, you guys. So thanks for watching, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.